With the name of Almighty One God, who is most merciful and beneficent. Blessings and peace on Prophet Muhammad and mercy on all of you. My name is Dr. Abu Abdullah and we are learning the last revelation which is unchanged since it was revealed. We are learning chapter AlMaida, which is 5th chapter. We did last time till verse 31 and now we continue. On account of that incident, we ordained for the children of Israel that whoever kills a person except as a punishment for murder or mischief in the land, it will be written to his book of deeds as if he had killed all the human beings, and whoever will save a life shall be regarded as if he gave life to all the human beings. Yet, even though our prophets came to them one after the other with clear revelations, it was not long before many of them committed excesses in the land. This is the verse 32, and it describes the decree of Allah regarding the killing of a human being. The punishment for those who wage war against Allah and His prophets and strive to create mischief in the land is death, or crucifixion, or the cutting of their hands and feet from opposite sides, or exile from the land based on the gravity of these offenses. This will be their humiliation in this world, and in the hereafter they will have grievous punishment, except those who repent before you apprehend them. In such a case, you should know that Allah is forgiving and merciful. These are the verses 33 to 34. And in these verses is described punishment of waging war against Allah and His Prophet. We continue. O believers, fear Allah and seek the means to be closer in Him, and make jihad in His way so that you may be successful. As for those who are unbelievers, if they have everything that the earth contains or twice as much to offer as a ransom, to redeem themselves from the punishment of the day of resurrection, it will not be accepted from them, and they shall have a painful punishment. They will desire to get out of the fine, but will not be able to do so, and they will have an everlasting punishment. These are the verse 35 to 37, and in these verses is described jihad is the way to success. Jihad means to struggle in the way of Allah, to give help, relief to the crippled people who are persecuted by the humans. So jihad is the way to success. and no ransom will save the unbelievers from the punishment. These are the description of these verses. We continue. Male or female, whoever is guilty of theft, cut off the hand of either of them as a punishment for their crime. This is exemplary punishment ordained by Allah. Allah is mighty and wise. But whoever repents after committing the crime and reforms the conduct, Allah will surely turn to him with forgiveness. Allah is forgiving and merciful. Do you not know that Allah has sovereignty over the heavens and the earth? He may punish whom He pleases and forgive whom He pleases. Allah has the power over everything. These are the verse 38 to 40, and in these verses are described punishment for the crime of theft. We continue. O Prophet, don't grieve for those who plunge headlong into unbelief. Those who may say with their tongue, we believe, but have no faith in their hearts, and don't grieve for those Jews who listen to lies and spy for other people who had never came to you. They tamper with the words of Allah and take them out of their contest and say, if you are given such and such commandment, accept it. But if it is other than this, reject it. If Allah intends to put anyone to trial, you have no authority in the least to save him from Allah. Such people are those whose hearts Allah doesn't desire to purify. They will have humiliation in this world and a grievous punishment in the hereafter. That is because they listen to falsehood and eat what is forbidden. Therefore, if they come to you with their cases, you may judge between them or refuse to do so. With their cases, you may judge between them or refuse to do so. Even if you refuse, they will not be able to harm you the least but if you do act as a judge between them with fairness. For Allah have those the judge with fairness. But why do they come to you for judgment when they have Torah, which contains Allah's commandments? Yes, they turn back after that. In fact, they are not true believers. These are the verses 41 to 43 And here is describes do not provide lip service, be true believers, and if Allah intends to punish, the prophets cannot save. We continue. Indeed, we revealed the Torah to Moses, in which there is guidance and light. By the laws, all the prophets who were Muslims judge those who call themselves Jews, and so did the rabbis and jurists of law. They were entrusted the protection of Allah's book, and they themselves were witnesses. Have no fear of people, fear me, and do not sell my revelations for a petty price. Those who don't judge by the law which Allah has revealed are indeed kafirs, means non-believers. We ordained in Torah for them a life for a life, an eye for an eye, a nose for a nose, an ear for an ear, a mouth, a tooth for a tooth, and for a wound an equal retaliation. But if anyone remits the retaliation by way of charity, it will be an act of adornment for them. Atonement for them. Those, why don't judge by law which Allah has revealed? And indeed the wrongdoers. These are the verses 54 to 45. And in these verses are described the laws of Torah. Those who do not judge by the law of Allah, they are unbelievers and they are wrongdoers. We continue. Then in the footsteps of those prophets we sent Isa, Jesus, the son of Mary, confirming whatever remained intact them, the Torah, in his time, and gave him the Injil. Injil means Gospels in Bible. Wherein was guidance and light, corroborating what was revealed in the Torah, a guidance and admonitions to those who fear Allah. Therefore, let the people who follow the Injil, Gospel, judge by the law which Allah has revealed therein. Those who do not judge by the law which Allah has revealed are indeed the transgressors. These are the verses 46 to 47, and in these verses is described they are transgressors. So we finish here. Please keep watching my channel, Dr. Abu Abdullah.